The thirsty crow. One day the sky was very hot, and the sun hung high above, making the ground feel like a burning oven. Little Crow flew and flew, feeling terribly thirsty, as if his stomach was a dry desert. He searched high and low, and suddenly he spotted a big water jar. It looked like there was water inside, and he got so excited. Little Crow flew over to the jar, flapping his wings, and landed next to it. He lowered his head and looked into the jar. Oh no! The water was too low, and Little Crow couldn't reach it with his beak. He opened his mouth, but he still couldn't reach the water. Little Crow thought to himself, "What should I do?" He tried many things. First, he stretched his neck, trying to reach the water at the bottom, but it didn't work. Then he tried pushing the jar with his wings, hoping to tip it over and spill the water. But the jar was too heavy to move. Little Crow was getting worried. The water was so close, but he couldn't reach it. He sat beside the jar and started thinking hard, wondering if there was another way. Suddenly, Little Crow remembered something. He had seen other birds use pebbles to raise the water level. When a pebble was dropped into the jar, the water would rise. Little Crow's eyes lit up and he thought, "That's a great idea." He immediately flew to the ground, picked up a small pebble, and flew back to the jar. He dropped the pebble into the jar. With each pebble, the water slowly rose higher and higher. Finally, when the water was high enough, Little Crow was able to drink the refreshing water and quench his thirst. Little Crow was so happy, hopping and singing, "Wisdom is amazing. Thinking helps more than using strength." Just then, an eagle flew by and saw Little Crow happily drinking. The eagle asked, "Little Crow, why are you so happy?" Little Crow smiled and said, "I learned an important lesson today. Sometimes strength isn't enough. Wisdom is the best tool. When we face challenges, we should think first. There might be a better way." The eagle nodded and smiled. "You're right. Wisdom often helps us more than strength." Dear kids, the story teaches us that sometimes relying on strength isn't enough to solve a problem. But if we think carefully and use our wisdom, we can find better solutions.